share my screen. Me and Dawson are kind of glad that they left.
Yeah.
They're just dog shit and they're holding us up.
Yeah.
Like, we want people that are, like, passionate about the game and good at it. You know?
So it's just you and Dawson now?
No.
Who else?
Drake, my cousin, Dawson's brother, Will, my buddy, and Hunter's buddy. B-Weave, Dawson's buddy, who's good at the game, and then Dawson. So there's 5 of us, which is, it's okay. You'd rather strive or 5 strong ones, and then, you know. Okay, let's see.
What is that? OVR?
Overall,
Oh.
I'm just like selecting a random one at random, literally. There we go. Not many options here. Overall.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Little gets the blood boiling. Why like a rivalry game? Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on
I hate Mississippi State, bro. I hate them.
The winners of 4 straight, the Alabama Crimson
On 2 sides. I hate them as an Ole Miss fan, and I hate them as a Bama fan.
State Bulldog. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game.
Dude, Alabama's 88-19 against us. That's insane.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know definitely the blood is boiling, the temperature is high. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
God damn it, make the blocks. 17.
He was not fooled on that. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space. You throw this route really when it's off cover. You can tell the quarterback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen.
Snatches it on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10.
They are not blocking on screens.
And the defense coming with bad
Do what?
intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
No, he graduated last year.
That last one, it's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun.
17 will not hold a block, bro.
Senior, don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, making
That was 4th down.
tackled after picking up the 1st down.
Yeah.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to
Because I'm
make a
driving
catch,
on their
he knew
ass.
he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting him drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Pulls and fires complete. Looks like Alabama will pick up the 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him in the line.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He'll try it again.
That boy's good, man.
Down, but he does have enough for the 1st
He
down.
dominated. I wish you would have watched him in that Oklahoma game, dude. He fucking dominated.
To the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding.
Yeah.
I wanna knock
He's a
down the ball
freshman.
for the football, create some holes like you do here for my running
No.
back. Make the game easy.
The give from the gun. Wow,
Go, boy.
from the defense. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback on the keeper.
Got my ass.
Down in the backfield, a
Yeah.
swarming defense.
I was hoping that, because that guy read it so good.
Relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive has now finally hit a wall. It's 3rd and long.
He picked that bitch. He stepped out, though.
Quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll take that.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? A good way to start
The
off.
quarterback for them that's about to, you're about to see is real.
Can he make those
He's a
kicks?
real life quarterback.
Hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety.
Yeah, he's been watching.
You see this kid right here? He's a transfer from Mississippi State on here.
So you got to be aggressive and run in there, but this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safety.
With the first tackle against his former team.
Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field. And you better think twice about catching that ball.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do. On
No, he
second
transferred from Mississippi State from Alabama and on
down.
here.
He's looking to throw. Got his man
He transferred to
and the
Alabama from
defense
Mississippi
settled
State.
in to stop that one for a short
Yeah.
gain. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
No doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time.
We'll beat
We gotta
Texas
start
by
today.
10.
We gotta find something. We gotta find what we're really good at, what we can
Yeah.
hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we gotta point to the next opportunity.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got.
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown time.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside
Touchdown.
of the field, and that's what they had.
Throw a deep pass and touchdown.
The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's
What?
a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Okay.
Looks
Well, the
like
reason
he's
I
going
left
to
it
try to
open because they
return
were
it.
outside, and I needed to let
Just
the
never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be
like,
brought down at the 20.
bathroom air out from all that steam.
Mississippi State
But I didn't
offense
realize
heading back to the field
I,
to go to work.
I forgot I left it
Boy,
open.
3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit from this point.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second.
On second down, he'll let it fly.
Right over my head.
Downfield.
You see that?
Stop at the 43.
No, I made him punt. Look at this right here. This is me.
You scored after that, or?
Yeah, the same fucking right after, like the play right after. This is me. I tried to pick this ball off, but the dude didn't even go for the fucking ball.
15-yard pickup.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he dropped it. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks
Hello.
from here.
Come on, guys.
That'll be enough for the first down as
No,
they
we did.
mark it down at the 31-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Take that as a win.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They make the stop, and that's
End
how
of the
the
first.
quarter will end. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
Yeah, fucking ugly.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself.
That son of a bitch.
And a good, solid pickup.
Oh, he's hurt.
Defense cuts him down.
Quarterback's
Looks
hurt.
as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
We fucking popped his ass as well. I don't know who the fuck they got now.
Zone
Some
here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground
Oh
with
my
a single
God.
back.
That's good,
And he
dude.
rolls into
I
the
know.
touchdown Bulldogs. Precision blocking up front, creating an open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And let's check in with Kevin
Oh
Connors.
shit, North Carolina beat Drake.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have interest in the one that just finished up.
Oh, fuck.
North Carolina, those games they finish off on
North Carolina beat Drake. He's Clemson. He's the OC for Clemson.
Away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like a
Yeah, home run.
He's dropped
Dabo.
behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Awesome job up front by this
Yep.
defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers
God
to
damn it,
run
dude.
free,
To
unencumbered,
who?
and get to the football.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a quick return.
I know, right?
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring.
Dude, I fucking read that. Come on, bro.
And now you have
Soft.
the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive. So to understand, we've had success. We got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
What?
Lost
No,
one
he
on
was
that
he,
last one
he
in
was
the second and
celebrating.
11. He's looking to throw. Sings it complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Oh,
Near the sticks,
motherfuckers.
it's Sims. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure. And the head coach was probably telling them,
I'll just
"We're down
watch the fucking
territory,
ball."
we're going to keep a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be." And now it seems like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass and has never had a chance. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Proctor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to get to it.
Come on.
And this sophomore able to wreak
Sack.
some havoc and get the sack. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away.
I wish.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy.
Yep.
49-yard field goal is good. After that late catch, Tide
Yep.
just about set to kick it away again.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation, starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that's been really, really good.
Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh, pass interference.
Complete, man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the
Fucking
connection
what?
last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only recruit great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on the radar lock. He found the football and
God
flew
damn it.
down with some bad.
Hopefully we'll get a little bit more yards than
The
that.
defense had its hands full, but they finally down short of the first down. Looks as if the Tide will cut it away. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible.
Terrible punt. It's a punt.
Here comes the Bulldog
That's right.
offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Moves around to clear
Oh,
up the
dude.
vision. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Damn, bro.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
The give to the lone running back. The ball squirts free.
I don't know if he was down or
Defense
not,
coming up with a huge
but we got the ball
recovery.
back.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets
Oh,
the
yeah.
ball back for its own. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I know,
They're
right?
gonna test the right side with this one. They
Trying to
bring
get a
it
fucking
down,
playoff
and
right
he's
there.
gonna lose a yard on that one. The clock has stopped as we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They'll line up for a second down.
Yeah, I will next time.
He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first
It's okay,
down
I got
for
some
his
time.
team.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability.
Throws for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to
I
place
know
it.
it's a couple times I thought maybe pass interference
And back to
could have
the
been
air
called.
on second down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Hey, listen, it's important to
Yeah, right.
be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the
Ball.
right decisions. He did exactly
That was such a good ball.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Snapped it in the shotgun. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an
Yeah, I seen him
right in
late.
the middle. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw.
That'll work.
Sprints to the end zone. Touchdown,
I seen him.
Crimson Tide.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground.
Okay,
Take the
man.
lead going into the half.
I'm in a
Take all
battle.
the momentum. Nice execution of the
I'll
drive
let you
by
know
the
how it went
offense.
tomorrow.
They did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocking it right down the middle. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it at halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Moffitt. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lost one down the sideline. And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this run game established.
They're going to ride this running back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Well, that's a real good-looking throw. And I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. You got to play run, you got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Oh my, he just shanked that one. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Finds his man. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Complete out of the backfield. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. The offense come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the G.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Now from inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Line gets set, 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sims. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
It's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance, and I mean you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. You got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle. They did right there.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll pull it on the read. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Makes the grab. crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got him cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes that Alabama offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. Just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense...
And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Alabama! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Thompson. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Going up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Pressure coming. Looking to buy time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun. Wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
It's now 2nd and goal to go.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Dialing up a second down pass play. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
The snap sets up to throw. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
What a shit show.
Impressed by the poise by the winning team as well. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
LSU next week, baby.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They beat me in every facet. So where it counts. Scoreboard. Damn, the top two teams lost this week. SEC. Holy shit. Peace out, Girl Scout.